Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the month of February 2025. Before we begin, as I'm shuffling up these cards, I want to remind you guys that I do have literally like 2 spaces left for my shamanic life transformation coaching. So go ahead and get that before it is gone, because this will be a 3-month long coaching program where we have daily email correspondence talking about whatever is going on in your life, and an hour-long shamanic tarot and mediumship reading each week. And you don't have to schedule anything. I do your reading and send it to you, and it's designed to get you to where you want to be within 3 months, wherever that may look. Okay, so go get that before it's gone. I also want to remind you guys that I am still offering my free tarot guide ebook. It is something you can download onto your phone or tablet, and it is a tarot guide for all the tarot cards, understanding their meanings upright and in reverse. So first card out for you, Aquarius, you have the Gazelle. Beautiful fire spirit, and also happy birthday if it's your birthday. But there's something about you during this time that is just extra elegant and charming. You're very, to be honest with you, physically beautiful. And I feel like a lot of people are really admiring that beauty. You're sort of glowing at this time. I just got like an image in my mind. Some of you guys, you have a certain routine that makes you feel really good and strong about yourself. So for example, like if you're a man, it could be like going to the barber. When you get that fresh haircut, you're looking fierce. You're feeling fierce. It reminds me of Jersey Shore, the show. They would do gym tan laundry, like go to the gym, get your muscles all swollen, then go tan so you have that nice glow, and then laundry so you're wearing your best clothes that you feel you're most confident in. And that was like their thing they would do to feel confident before they would go out. And I feel like we can learn a lot from Jersey Shore in that regard. What is your GTL? What is the things that you do to feel strong, to feel fresh, to feel confident? Maybe it's time for you to get a haircut. Maybe it's time for you to dye your hair or get your nails done or wear your best clothes. Make sure your nails are painted, unlike mine that are flaking away. I don't know why. I'm just seeing you staying on top of those things and feeling really good and strong within yourself. And it does wonders, not only for your mental health to be feeling beautiful in that regard, but it also is something that other people pick up on. And they're like, you just look like you're glowing. You just look like you're changed. And it's because you're walking straighter. Your head is held higher when you have that confidence. And honestly, confidence is the key to beauty. It does not really matter what you look like physically. If you do it confidently, it will be art. Okay? People will look at you. People will admire you. But in order to cultivate that confidence, you have to be feeling good about yourself. So I am seeing you, and I know this is such a specific message, but I'm seeing you staying on top of your looks, honestly, and your feelings. You're making space for yourself, making time for yourself to feel and look good. And it is being admired. We have love coming out for you, Aquarius. Wow. Loving romantic relationships may be a strong point for you in February. And even if you're not in a romantic relationship, just love in general. Self-love, especially, we saw that very strong. It's not about finding love. You are love itself. Help me, Lord, to send so much compassion and caring to the inner child that I always remember I myself am love. Exactly. And that's what we were just trying to say there. Like, you yourself are love. And when you make space for the relationship with yourself, you sort of radiate this loving energy. And people may even comment like, I feel like you are just this earth angel. I feel like you are this divine being, this siren, who's pretending to be human. Compliments like that you may find. You look like a Greek statue, like one of the marble statues. You radiate Renaissance painting energy. I feel these things for you. There's a very Venetian element. Some of you guys may actually, if you're into like witchcraft or if you're into working with deities, some of you guys may be working with love deities such as Aphrodite, Venus. There's so many others. So fill in the blank. Some of you may be working with Isis. Just very beautiful soul you are, and it's being seen. We have the full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. I don't know why I'm seeing a lot of planning, a lot of scheduling for you, Aquarius. You may be getting very organized, using things like daily planners, calendars, creating business plans. One of my biggest life hacks is creating a business plan for your goals, like your life, even your personal goals, like becoming better at pottery or doing the salsa, becoming better at making cocktails, like creating a business plan for that, where it's like, okay, this week I'm going to do this and then this and then this, and then making milestones. I'm telling you, that organized level of thinking gets you so far in life. It really does. And so I am seeing that practical plan and taking action on that practical plan. It's very called for, it not just this month, but in the year of 2025. People who make plans, people who take action, and they approach it with that sort of logical masculine energy will be successful in 2025. I'm telling you. So you're being asked to do that. Instead of wishing, instead of hoping for some sort of change, make it a plan. Like, for example, if you're looking for love, like you're ready to open your heart back up, instead of just hoping that you'll find someone, put it out there to the universe. Someone once told me that, if you want it, put it out there. Like, if you're looking for love, tell everyone you know, I'm looking for a partner. Do you know anyone? Or go on the dating apps. If used intentionally, it actually isn't that bad of a tool, but a lot of people aren't picky enough and that they get traumatized. Make it a plan. Every 2 weeks, I'm going to go on a first date until I find the love of my life, Every week, I'm going to make a new cocktail until I'm a cocktail master and I could get a great job at like a cool bar or something. I don't know. Whatever your personal goal is, no matter how specific it is, create a plan that is centered around actions that you can take in the present moment, as opposed to goals that aren't really up to your control. For example, I'm a YouTuber. Instead of making goals like, oh, I want to achieve 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month, which I used to do that and found that it does not work. I would make goals like, okay, I want to make this many videos a week. I want to post this kind of content. And making your goals centered around present moment action really puts the power into your own hands. So I am seeing that, Aquarius. We have, oh my gosh, the Two of Vessels, attraction. You have Two of Cups and love coming out, Aquarius. This is a powerful month for romantic love to manifest. If any of you are interested in romance, I'm seeing a lot of you are already in a powerful, soulful connection that's really healthy. Okay? Very beautiful. It's just insanely beautiful. And if you're looking to manifest that, well, this is the month for you. Hearts on Fire. Six of Vessels, reunion. This is a card of happiness. This is a card of companionship. I am telling you, there is beautiful energy in your relationships. I'm getting chills just thinking about it. Like, there are beautiful, beautiful energies in your relationships, connecting with others. It's a very heart-based month. And it feels amazing, honestly. Like, it feels like two peas in a pod. Six of Vessels, reunion. Also, you may be pouring your love, your energy, your attention into your friendships this month. Every week, having someone over for lunch that you make, and you just connect one-on-one, having deep conversations. I love a good routine. Listen, I am a Capricorn moon. I love a good routine. Back in the day, when I felt like I did not have that many friends, I made it a goal every single week. I am going to have someone over for tea or lunch that I will make them. I'm going to give it to them. Food really draws people in, especially home cooked meal. So that's what I did. And I made tons of friends that way, just meeting like-minded people and saying, hey, I love cooking for people. Would you want to come over and let me cook lunch for you sometime? Or whatever your thing is. Maybe you want to try all the different restaurants in your area. And that's how you make friends. Every week you make it a goal to try a new restaurant with a friend or someone new, someone you haven't talked to in a while, someone you want to get to know better. We look at like New Year's resolutions, for example, and for some reason everyone thinks they have to be these resolutions of like, I'm gonna work out. And it's like, you can do different goals, different resolutions. Like, every week I'm gonna try a new restaurant. I'm gonna try to cook a new form a new shape of pasta every single week. I am going to make a new baked good that I've never made before every single week. Resolutions like that, fun ones, goals like that can really take us so far in life. And one of the most quality lessons I've learned from someone in the past was that true friendships, like, it's actually pretty easy to make friends. You don't have to go out of your way to do something special. Like, some of the most amazing ways to fill your social meter back up is to simply do what you would be doing by yourself anyways, but with someone else. Like, for example, I need to run to Target to get a few things. Would you like to come with me? Easy as that. I'm going to be eating breakfast anyways, whether I'm by myself or with someone else. Why don't we just eat together? You know, I learned that from people from different countries, because that's not an American piece of wisdom. That is definitely a European, Middle Eastern piece of wisdom that I learned from my friends over there. And it's just so valuable. Like, I'm going to do this anyways, just come do it with me so that we can do it together. We can kill two birds with one stone, you know, socialize, have a good time, but also do the things that we're going to be doing. And it's such a simple piece of wisdom. But I feel like a lot of us who grow up in individualistic cultures, you know, we need to encapsulate that again. We need to do that again. I have the 6 of Arrows transition coming out for you. So right next to that, 6 of Vessels too. And the number 6 really rules over family, home, art, music, decoration, the humanitarian beauties. So you may be indulging in those things. Like I said, there's a very Venetian quality about you, Aquarius. And also I'm seeing some travel for some of you as well. Yes, life becomes a little bit more beautiful. We have the Page of Bows coming out in reverse. There could be some struggles with children, younger generations, or anyone in your life who acts very immature. Specifically, this is somebody with a lot of energy, a lot of ideas, but when it comes to just doing what they need to do, they don't do it. I don't know why I'm getting the presence of someone who is, this is really specific. I'm getting the presence of someone in your life who is really convinced that they're going to make it big in a field that is very difficult to make it big in and takes a lot of time to make it big in. And instead of getting a job in the meantime, like while they work on that passion project on the side, they're just convinced that they're going to work on that passion project and it's going to work out, but they're kind of being a bum in the meantime. I know that's so specific, guys. If I could give an example that hopefully doesn't offend anyone, there's like a very, at least where I come from, there's a very specific type of person where it's like they live in their mom's basement and they're just trying to make it big as like a SoundCloud rapper or like a video game streamer, but they don't have a job. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with wanting to make it big with those things. I actually think that's very admirable, but it's like, you know, don't be bumming it off of someone else while you're in pursuit of your art. You know, at least get a job as like a barista or something, or a waitress or a waiter or cook, and take care of yourself while you are trying to grow your passion project. That is a piece. Or find a lifestyle where it's like you are giving back. You're not just riding off of someone else's coattails of success, supporting yourself, trying to make it big in this thing. So I don't know. I'm getting the presence of someone like that in your life. They may not even be close to you. Or I'm also seeing the presence of a child or children who may be going through a rough time for whatever reason that may be. They have a lot of energy, like pent up, and they really need to express it, okay? There's a piece of advice coming through from your ancestors and your spirit guides. This may be a trait that runs in your family. High energy. And it's like with children like that, they need an outlet for it, okay? Whether that is sports or running around. It's kind of like dogs. Not to compare human children with dogs. Well, actually, for some of you, this may be talking about a dog, so listen up. Different dog breeds have different energy levels. So it's like you can get a Shih Tzu, for example, who love sleeping, but they're really great guard dogs because they bark at every single person who comes through the door. And, you know, they're fine. They don't need to release so much pent-up energy unless they're like a puppy. Or you can get a dog breed like a Dalmatian who is just energetic all the time, needs to run around all the time, and is like hard to control in that aspect. And it's like, if you're having trouble with behavior issues with children or with dogs or with anyone or anything, there's a message specifically coming through. Like, they need an outlet. Like, they need to literally run around and do things. Like, if they're just sitting at home playing video games, watching TV, or sitting at home taking naps on their dog bed, whatever, but it is within their DNA, within their genetics, to be running around doing a million things, you know, that genetic, that gene within oneself can turn quite destructive if it's not utilized. So for example, with dogs, they may, you know, start tearing apart your shoes or tearing apart your house. With children, with people, you know, they may turn to drugs, destructive behavior. And I know this firsthand. I'm somebody with ADHD. Same message applies. Oh my God. Like, you need an outlet for your hyperfixation moments. You know, you need an outlet for the high energy. And if you don't have that outlet, you're going to become literally like mentally unwell, depressed. And when you're in that state, you're going to seek stimulation subconsciously. And if you don't have a positive way for that stimulation to come through, it can move you towards more destructive seeking of stimulation. So, for example, getting into toxic relationships over and over and over again for that stimulation, or drugs or alcohol, fill in the blank. So I am seeing there could be an issue there with someone, and your spirit guides want to give you that advice. And I would be happy to talk more about this with any of you if you want a personal reading, because there's so much I can say on that subject. So if that resonates with you, consider getting a personal reading or life coaching with me. We have the Ace of Stones coming out in reverse, the foundation of life. Yeah, for some of you, you know, you are really wanting to manifest some more like streams of income or success, or something to commit yourself to. You may be wanting to start a project, or you keep telling yourself, yeah, I should get back into this, I should get back into that. Just get back into it. And then we have the Wanderer in reverse, the Fool in reverse. Take the leap of faith, do something crazy, do something new, okay? Instead of I should go and I want to visit this place one day, I should start that business at some point, I should do this, I should do that, just do it, okay? Thank you so much for joining me, Aquarius. Definitely watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this month ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box. spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course, so check it out. Bye-bye.